What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce and lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTubes and that Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my Oh yeah, also make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's gonna turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, there's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win, keep you informed, or keep you entertained. So with that being said, we're gonna be talking about, you know how we get down this channel. We talk about all the fraud methods, the new scams, the new everything that's going on in today's world, because a lot of people, it's a new generation, it's a new world. And as the world evolves, the methods, the scams will evolve with it. Because anywhere there's being money, when money is being made, there's going to be some type of scam or fraud being committed. And a lot of people don't understand that. Most real methods, most real scams come from the tech world. Now, it's a lot of people who do a lot of real time scams, a lot of real time fraud as far as credit card fraud, check fraud, things that you do in the real world. But there's a lot of methods and there's a lot of scams going on behind the computer that deals with technology. And most of these scams are making a lot of gotcha, making a lot of people money. People who are new to the world, people who have been old to the world, who've been in it for a little while. So let me give an example how technology is really important in making it possible for people to be able to commit these type of methods. Now, due to technology being real, technology being the enforcer of what's going on in today's world, you gotta think about it. Technology allows us to send and receive money from Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Chime, Bitcoin, Apple Pay, bank accounts, wire transfers, things like that. Now they have it where you can do ACH transfers. Oh, ACH transfers, meaning that all you need is a account number and a route number, and you can send and receive money with just that information. They have Bitcoin now. They have so many different big cryptocurrencies out here that you can trade, send, and receive from. So at some point in time, people got to start thinking, how is all this possible? How is this app allowing somebody to send and receive money from anywhere in the US? How is it possible to be able to do all this? And people don't understand that the world is ran off technology. Technology rules the world. Without technology, we wouldn't have these iPhones, we wouldn't have computers, we wouldn't have laptops, we wouldn't be able to communicate with people in different countries and different states. We wouldn't be able to do any of these things. We wouldn't be able to send and receive money through Cash App, Bitcoin, Chime, Apple Pay, PayPal, you name it, Venmo, nothing. We wouldn't be able to do nothing. And you got to think about it. 10 to 15 years ago, none of these platforms is even created. They didn't exist. 10 to 15 years ago, we had Western Union, we had MoneyGram, and we had Walmart to Walmart, which is basically the first concept, the first forms of being able to transfer money to somebody that's in a different state, or you would have to basically mail the money to them, right? So then they what did they do? They made it easier for the people. As the world evolves, the scams and the methods will evolve because every method stems from illegal procedure, sending and receiving money throughout these platforms. Anywhere there's money being made, somebody's going to come up with a scam or fraud to be able to do the exact same thing. Point blank, period. And that's just how the world is. And it's nothing that can really be done, because if they stop it, then it's going to make it harder for people who are not doing these type of things to be able to do the things that they need to do. Everybody can't make the bank every day. Everybody can't do certain things. So what do? They allowed it to be possible for people to cash checks on their phone by just taking a picture. They allowed it these different tools and devices for people to be able to make IDs and different documentations. So people got to understand that technology is everything. But this is the catch with technology. Technology can also make us all vulnerable. Why? Because we all have technology. We all have cell phones. We all have whatever, anything with technology, computers, and so on and so on. And these devices hold valuable information, passwords, birth dates, wallets, you name it. And by these devices being ran off technology, it's easy for somebody who's a hacker or who knows how to compromise things to be able to get into these devices. See, it's a plus, and it's a pro and a con to have this technology in the world, because you got to think about it. If you can send and receive money on these platforms, what else can be done? Can you reject payments? Can you stop payments? Can you intercept payments? What can you really do in this matrix that we all are living in? Because we all are using technology. They got it. They got it. Technology has even evolved the dark web. Before there was Chat GPT or any of these websites, you had to physically create these websites or know somebody who can code to make these sites on the dark web. Now they got it where they got dark web Chat GPTs that all you gotta do is type in a prompt and it will literally create this website for you. It will literally, you can type in a prompt and it'll create malware for you, ransomware for you. And once it creates these things, people are starting to utilize this for to do ATM jackpots and to program boards with flipper zeros and raspberry pis and different hacker tools, because at the end of the day, everything is based off signals. Everything has to have a signal to be able to do something. The signal waves, you know what I'm saying? Our phones have signals. How do you think our phones know where we are all day, every day? When we go look at our maps on our GPS, how do you think our phones know exactly where we at? Signals, waves, databases, servers, IP addresses, longitude and latitude. All these things are programmed into this server and board that is in our phones, in our computers, in our laptops. So think about it. Because there's a lot of people out there that really doesn't know about the cyber world, hackers, compromisers, and what they really do and what they can possess and what how dangerous they are. Because we got a camera everywhere, we got cell phones everywhere, we got computers everywhere, we got technology everywhere. And if technology is around when we are asleep and is being utilized while we are asleep, you never know what somebody can do. Somebody can compromise your computer camera, your phone camera. Somebody can compromise your whole phone and you won't even know. A lot of times people get their phones compromised by being in public areas and utilizing the free Wi-Fi that they offer, because hackers utilize that. That go into a Starbucks, a Target, a Walmart, a mall, and create this fraudulent Wi-Fi signal. It might be such and such mall free Wi-Fi, and it's pretty bad signal in malls. And people use what all day, every day? Technology, which is a cell phone, texting, doing scrolling up and down social media. So people gonna need that Wi-Fi. So they know this is going to be the easiest place to get this whatever that they need. So when people connect to that Wi-Fi, their now phone is now compromised. Wallets, password, everything. And they just gather this data and either sell it on the dark web or do whatever willy-nilly that they want to do. See, technology is way more dangerous than in real time crime. Meaning it's dangerous than somebody robbing somebody. It's dangerous, more dangerous than somebody. It's the most dangerous thing because the term being blind, being robbed blind, is the most scariest thing. To be robbed blind, not to not know what's going on, and for somebody to compromise something, get into something, and be able to utilize what they got is dangerous because you're not able to defend yourself. You're not able to protect yourself from this from happening. And scammers and fraudsters, not even scammers and fraudsters, forget them. Hackers are some of the most intelligent people when it comes to technology because these same websites, these same databases and servers that they're creating to be able to send and receive money on different platforms, they're starting to be able to get into these networks and reject, bypass, reverse, create different things to generate revenue. So when people start hearing about these loads and well, back in a couple of years ago, 6 years ago, they was doing the 100 to 1,000 and 200. That's it stemmed from somewhere real on the dark web because hackers and scammers created something utilizing technology to make this happen. There are such things as crypto. There are such things as databases, servers, and networks. There are such things. Crypto been around for since 2008. These things, like people are just not knowledgeable and aware of what's really going on out here, and it's a whole movie called The Matrix out here. But most people don't understand that movie. Me, I do because I'm in this world. But The Matrix tells it all. The Matrix shows it all about this digital world that we are living in. It tried to warn us before it happened, and people didn't pay attention. How technology is ruling the world. It's all a stimulated database that we're living in because everything is ran off technology. If towers fell down right now, everybody power would be off. That's technology. You people can create applications to be able to send and receive money. So you don't think somebody will be able to create an application to intercept payments and get into wallets and bank accounts and different accounts and so on and so on? Make it make sense. Start paying attention to how powerful and how serious technology is. Somebody can clone a signal wave and get into a house with you key fobs, signal lights, railroad track, little thingy things that come up in rails. You can control all these things with technology. You can get into somebody's information with technology. You can know what somebody is with technology. You can find somebody's every movement with just their phone number. All you need is their phone number and you'll be able to track them. Technology. So people be asking me what's the way, what's popping right now, what people doing to make some money? Technology. Because technology revolves around anything and everything that we do, from legal to illegal. And like I said, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. But at the end of the day, this is the real world that we all are living in. And these are real things that are happening. And by people not being educated about it or having the knowledge about it, it's allowing them to become victims. And nobody wants to become a victim. Nobody. You, me, nobody. So it's just all about having that information in your cabeza about something because your brain works for you. When you out and about and your brain, you might see something, your brain starts to work, and the first thing you might do is that's something that King Hustle was talking about. Let me stay away from that. Let me not mess with that. Or oh, he told us about these text messages or these phone calls or such and such. Let me stay away from that. People not understanding how serious it is, how people seeing these people on social media with these phantom accounts and wallets with millions of dollars in it and how they rug pull and crypto and meme coins and crypto trading. These things are real but because you don't think you have the opportunity, or because you don't have the opportunity, you don't want it to be real. Because if it is, you see other, you don't want people to do something, be successful at something that you wish you could be successful at. That's how it happens. Hater, that's what a hater is. That's what people don't want other people to be successful at something that they either failed at or they don't believe in. Because if other people are, they're gonna look silly and they're gonna feel like they left out. So they just want hoping and wishing that it's not real. But think again, cybersecurity is real, technology is real, the dark web is real. If there's a way to do anything that we're doing out here in the world, it's another way to do it. From calling people, FaceTiming people, texting people, sending money, receiving to people through these different apps. Just think about all the different apps that's out there that's allowing people to do different things in the dark world. It's making them a lot of money. And a lot of these things are not even known to regular people. A lot of these tools are not known to regular people. System jammers, most the average American wouldn't know what that is. They don't know they can take over a database. They don't know they can take over payments that's coming in and going out. They don't know they can do these things are possible. They don't know they can easily. Man, listen, the cyber world is a whole different place. The tech world is a whole different place, and it's a very dangerous place. So, with that being said, it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware of what's going on out here in this real crazy world that we all are living in. Because if we are not aware, it's easy chance that we can become victims, and nobody wants to become a victim. Either it's going to be a bank or it's going to be a person. So, it's just all about being more safe and more knowledgeable. All right. So, like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton Life Lock to mine to all your personal and financial accounts to make sure no suspicious activities going on and monitor the dark web to make sure nobody, none of your personal information is floating around there for nobody to buy. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton Life Lock. Make sure you guys are freezing all three your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience. So nobody can get anything in your name. No loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no cars, no apartments, not even you, unless you unfreeze it. So make sure you freezing those. And make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit card numbers every so often, every 4 quarters. We tap, insert, swipe, use our cards all day, every day, travel, use them out of time, use them wherever we go. And every time we do that, information is placed on the database. And it's always a database compromise, leak, or hack that's going on. So to stay more safe, stay more cautious, and be more aware, and get new cards every quarter to have a fresh start and to be on the right path to staying safe. All right. So with that being said, man, it's your boy King Hustle, man. Y'all know how to get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next stay more safe, stay more cautious, and be more aware. All right, there. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there. Because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for 600. Yes, 600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Make sure y'all book your seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats available. Don't miss out. Make sure y'all book your seat on the crypto tour in person limited gyms, 3,500. Make sure y'all book your seat on the month long mentorship, 750, 10 seats available, limited time only. Regular price is 1,000. And you will receive a free 1K load, so don't miss out on that. Make sure y'all check out my vendor platforms on Telegram, the Potato app, and Discord, Millionaire Networking World. Still looking for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, and my TikToks and my Discord. Make sure y'all check it out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And make sure y'all get in when y'all fit in with these lows. All right, 120 and up, Cash App, Bitcoin payment. Once it's on your balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Oh, gotcha. Don't yo me. And with that being said, man, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson video or live. Peace.